On this step, I'm logged onto my laptop. Right now, I need to install EasyAs and bind EasyAs to the lockbox. It's almost identical as what you've done previously. Previously, in a different video, we already had EasyAs installed because you've been using it. All we did there was we installed the lockbox, moved our EasyAs data files to the lockbox location, and re-linked them to the EasyAs software. Now, I'll go to my laptop, and now I want to use my laptop out in the field. So, before I can do that, I have to set it up so as that when you're out in the field then, it's using the same data. Okay, so right now I'm going to set up the laptop. I've actually shortcutted this, guys. I've jumped ahead and I've already downloaded and installed EasyAs, and that's your normal icon that you'd see on your screen. Now, what you've got to do with this, once you've installed the data, or once you've installed EasyAs on your laptop, previously we actually copied these data files. Once again, I'm going into my C drive and I'm locating EasyAs and I'm locating the data directory. Okay, I'm just going to go through here and locate this. Okay, so on my laptop I've got my 4 data files from the new install I just did. You have to delete these, guys. Previously on the main PC we copied them over into the lockbox location, but on the laptop you don't want to be doing that, because if you do that you're going to override your real files. The files that you've already got data in, you're going to override them with these new empty ones on the laptop. So when you do a fresh install on the laptop, you have to go to these 4 data files and delete them. They're empty anyway, they've got nothing in them because you've just done a new install. So delete them. Of course, with this whole process, this could actually be done in reverse. It might be that you've been working off a laptop for the last 3 months or 12 months, and all of a sudden you want to do this in reverse and set up so your main PC can already see the data, and your main PC can become the main PC. It doesn't really matter. I'm talking main PC and I'm talking laptop to make it simple terms, okay? It's just computer 1, computer 2. This whole process can be done in reverse. It's just got to follow the same format, guys. Whichever PC starts off with the main data files that you've been currently using, they're the ones you've got to protect. The second PC is the one that with the new install, once you do that new install, delete those 4 files straight away. Don't put them in the lockbox location, just delete them. Okay, so I've now deleted those 4 files. You saw me delete them. They're gone. Now, previously in another video, at very first step I said step 1, set up your lockbox on both PCs. I've set up my lockbox previously in step 1 on my laptop, and you see that I've got it down there. Now, a quick way to open up the lockbox is I just go down here and click on the icon. This little record thing's in the way, but if I click on the icon from the lockbox, double click on that, it's going to open up the lockbox location. I call it lockbox, it's actually called DropBox, sorry. It's going to open up the DropBox location. Okay, so this is on my laptop, and we can see that I've already got those 4 files because it's been working between the main PC and the DropBox. So it's already got them. So now all I have to do is rebind them because I've installed my EasyAs software. I just deleted those 4 files from the new installation. Now all I have to do is rebind and tell EasyAs that I want to use the files in the DropBox. So all I'm doing is exactly the same thing I did previously on the main PC. I'm just going to tell it to use those 4 files. So I run the program, and as soon as it runs, it's going to say, whoops, I can't find the data files. And it's going to pop up with that little pop-up box. And there we go. It says I can't find the data files. So now all I've got to do is relink the files. It's exactly the same process. Once we relink the files in the DropBox, EasyAs, double click, it's going to solve the problem. So I don't need to go through all this again. We've already done that previously. There's the main difference between setting up your second PC or your laptop, whatever it is you're doing. Because you haven't been using EasyAs on it, and it doesn't have your data files on there to start with, you install the software, then you delete those 4 files immediately because you do not want them getting in the way. delete those 4 files from the EasyAs standard installation directory located on C drive. Okay, so we've deleted those 4 files, and then all we do is go back and relink, which is what I'm doing here. I'm just relinking on the laptop to those files in the Dropbox location. I'm doing the wrong thing here again, aren't I? Where is it? And that's all we got to do. So now that you're set up, that's it. EasyAs is set up, Dropbox is set up, and now both computers are using the same files. So now when you're out on site or you're out on the road on your laptop, because we're using the scenario of a mobile situation, you can create a quote or an invoice, whatever it is you're doing. Okay, we've done all the steps now. In actual fact, we skipped a couple of steps earlier. Step 5 was incorporated in one of the other videos. And when you look on the page, you see that step 5 was just checking that the data files actually updated to your lockbox, and we did that earlier. We saw that happening, and we've now step 6 was the final one, which was setting up the laptop. I'm actually going to do another video. The next video is going to talk about using this and how not to get yourself into trouble with data files, guys, because you can get into a situation where you still have different data sets, and if you create different data sets, you've got no way to undo it. Well, you do. You have to go back to having one primary set of data and start the whole process all over again to update your lockboxes. And you may lose some data where you have to re-input it again. Listen to the next video. It's very important. It's easy enough to master, but it's also easy enough to make a mistake.